Too late, I'm live. Good evening and welcome to the Arundel Camera Club meeting for Thursday, February 19th. My name is John Milliker. I'm the club president for the 2025-2026 season. The Arundel Camera Club was founded in 1957 and exists to promote the arts, science, education, all aspects and fields of photography. For more information about us, please visit arundelcameraclub.org. Whether you're watching us live or catching a recorded session, we'd love to invite you to join us here in person. We meet every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. at the Severna Park Baptist Church in Severna Park, Maryland. Do we have any announcements from our officers? Yes, Ed. Can you get...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this Sunday is the DC Air and Space Museum. Now, that's going to be our field trip. Now, to enter, what you have to do is go on the internet and reserve the time period you would like to enter. Once you got that, you can stay as long as you like. And they have all kind of neat museums. They have a beautiful theater there, and they have the Apollo and the Wright brothers airplane, and all the different expositions they have during the period. So please come in and join, and you have a lot of nice pictures to enter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ed. Any other announcements from our officers? Okay, I got one from Mike Thomas. There you go, Mike.
All right. I'm putting together the newsletter, and because this is a makeup night, I'm way behind schedule because normally I would have had the winners for tonight like a week ago. So when you win tonight, go home and email me a digital copy of your winning image for the newsletter so I don't have to come nag you.
Perfect. Susan, you have announcements.
All right. Last week we were talking about the upcoming club banquet, and I got some information of suggestions from another club member. So I did look at 3 different restaurants, and in my opinion, Olive Grove, where we've been successfully going for the last 3 years, is our best choice. They have reserved our date for us, subject to us coming in with a deposit and a signature. The Olive Grove contract is priced this year at just under $40 a head. In comparison, I looked at the banquet menu online for Mezzanotte, where we have gone in the past, and they come in at $45 a head. Romano's was suggested to me. I looked at them online. They do a buffet with a private room. They came in at $42 a head. So price differences could be minimal, but if there's no real reason to abandon Olive Grove, then with everybody's general approval.
What amenities do they have? Because Olive Grove has a projector and a screen. Do these other places have those amenities for us?
The Romano's, I could see the picture on the internet. They do have a screen. I didn't call them. They looked more like this is where you would sit in a group if you've come for a conference, and they just put white tablecloths down. It's tables of 6 and tables of 4. It didn't have that friendly mix and mingle feel. The thing with Mezzanotte, of the 3, they were the higher price. They also charge extra, $6 on top of the $45 for a dessert. Or if you bring your own from outside, it's a flat $35 fee.
Wow.
So.
What's the date, Susan?
May the 28th? That 28th, 29th, whatever that Thursday is. I think
It's the 28th.
28th.
Is everybody okay with staying with Olive Grove again this year?
Yep.
Does anybody, disagree with going to Olive Grove again? All right, I don't have any no's. So Susan, if you
Okay.
can get us locked in for Olive
I
Grove,
will.
that'd be great.
I'll go down there next week, sign the contract, give them a deposit, and remind them about they have the projector, right?
They're all set up for
They
us.
have the laptop.
Yeah,
Okay.
great work. Okay. Any other announcements? We do have a new person, but I have an announcement before we go. As you may or may not know, we've been running the Anne Arundel County photography exhibit for the Anne Arundel County Fair for the last 2 years. We've had a lot of volunteers for the club that have really helped us out. And 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, we all met and we went through and we changed a couple things as far as the photography exhibition goes. If I'm not going to bore you with it, but we changed a few things. We added the America's 250th anniversary to a theme, a category for the Anne Arundel County Fair. We made a couple other changes. If you have any questions about that, come see me at the meeting. I'll be happy to show you the information. We also decided we added a what did we call it? It is a digital art from a photograph theme as well, which will let crazy people like. He knew I was talking about him. So let's crazy people that love to mess around in Photoshop and their editing tools to submit something very interesting. So I'm hoping to see good things from Bob. Do you have any questions? Yes. I actually do. It seems like and I need to double check this. I've got judges already picked out for that day. It's the same 2 judges we had last year. It'd be great if I can get some help on that day. That is September, I believe that's Monday, September 15th.
The judging is the Wednesday.
Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday because the Sunday, the 13th, and Monday, the 14th, we need some volunteers to help bring in the photos. The 15th, it's kind of a chill day, but that's when the judges come in at 10 a.m. And then I believe it's that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the fair, and then the following Monday for people to pick up their awards and such. So if anybody could help us out again this year, I'll send definitely reminders, but if you could put that on your calendar, I'd really appreciate it. All right. Do we have anybody that's joining us for the first time tonight that would like to tell us a little bit about themselves?
Do I just stand up or do I want to?
Come on up.
You walked into that.
I diverted my eyes just in case you're shy.
I am. I haven't stood up since, I've been working from home since the pandemic, so it's been a while. Hello, everyone. Is this on? So my name's Chris Baranek. I live in Pasadena. I'm a beginner photographer. My wife and I are RVers, and we bring the RV to all these beautiful, great places. And I've been taking horrible pictures with this, horrible. And so I turned 50 recently, and for my 50th birthday, I got myself a new-to-me camera and some new-to-me lenses. And now I'm going to take it out my RV and hopefully take better pictures. And here, good here, good here. All right, we're back up. Thank you.
Okay, all right, good. I'll talk about the contest, but first I wanted to talk about this email that I sent you this past week. Hope you all took some time to look at it because we've been kind of asleep with the MPA stuff for the last few weeks. And I was down in Annapolis yesterday helping to tune up the project, get the pictures square and relabel and all that stuff. That's still at the House of Delegates office building and the break room and still open. It's a great experience to get down there and take a look, and I'd really recommend it if you're trying to think about competitions down the road and what kind of things are going to be other clubs are doing. You know, it's kind of cool. So that said, in terms of right around the corner, we have the general admission tickets will be going up shortly for the Odyssey of Light. Now, I remember last year we had 2 speakers in, and that was up in Howard County. This year we're at Bowie State. Now, Bowie State allows us to do a couple of different things. One is it's a smaller auditorium, which is fine. We have 2 great speakers, 2 National Geographic speakers in actually. And Andy Griffiths is one, and should lay all these out. And Michael Yamashita is the other. So it's a great program in the afternoon. In the morning, we're going to open up a couple of classrooms or so for students. Yeah, not regular club members, but students. We've been trying to recruit some young blood into the interest of photography. So they'll have a choice of 3 different types of workshops they can get from iPhone to Photoshop and so on and so forth. So that's coming together really nicely. But also, we're going to get the MPA judges and put them into a couple of rooms and allow you to have a one-on-one critique, no charge for that, for maybe up to 15 minutes or so with each, with the one that you get assigned. Anyway, we think that is going to add value to it. We're also interested in going forward, looking at other kinds of things that would be good to members, because this is a big moneymaker for us. But it's also, I liked it last year because I got in the lobby and I started talking to other photographers I knew and some I didn't know. I got a lot of good ideas. It was just a good kind of camaraderie and learning opportunity and so on. It's really great. And I understand this Bowie location. I didn't go to this one this year to scope it out, but they said it's just fabulous. So Dionne Warwick Theater, I think is the name of it. So I really encourage you to look about joining up with this, $70 for the tickets. However, since you belong to an MPA club, in the email, I gave you the code for members. So you get $50. So you get $20 off. And in addition to that, you also get a $20 card from Nations Photo. And so it's down to what, $30, I guess, is your net cost plus gasoline to drive over there. So that's coming up. We're really excited about it. Got Service Photo, and I need to mention this. John, Service Photo has been a sponsor for MPA all along. And what they would like to do is sort of know what clubs we are from and who we are if we're one of the members. So they want to start up a little file and put a little check beside you if you're an MPA guy. So the first thing in immediate, MPA will get lots of credit from them because they've been sponsoring us and they want to know that it's been of value to them. You know, the B&H costs for items, they're comparable. And you don't have to wait in the mail. You can just run up and get it.
So, Service Photo would like to know if we are an MPA member, meaning between now and then, if we were to be in the store, just say, hey, we're.
Well, I'll send you the way to do that. You can do that by way of email.
Okay.
So they just want to know that for MPA's purposes. It's it's not going to be turned into a big mailing list for Canon or something like that. So the other thing that's coming up is March 1st is our March 1st is our deadline no, I'm sorry, not deadline, the beginning of the window for turning in your black and whites. And this year it's landscape, black and white. Definition, black and white landscape photography is timeless and classic. It highlights a contrast between light and dark elements. It can draw attention to textures, forms, and patterns found in the natural world. I think we've all been doing some black and white landscape, and it isn't like it has to be shot within the last 2 months or anything like that. Look into what you have and see if there's some good stuff there. This is a good opportunity. I always like the black and white more so than the other one. So there are the main things coming up. Mike, is there anything about the MPA stuff that I missed? Okay. Now, we have a problem tonight, but it's an opportunity. So everything is always an opportunity. We don't have a judge. At least we don't have a judge judging our contest, because we changed the date from January, and the judge that I had all lined up was having eye surgery this morning and said he probably wouldn't be a good judge for us. And I agreed with him. So, but we have an option. When we judge the novice photos this time, our judge is going to be in-house, and we're going to do in the same order we normally do. Black and whites first, novice, unlimiteds, color, novices and unlimiteds. So
We should probably do do both novices first, and then we'll set up the voting machine for the unlimited.
well, that would be a whole, logistically, if you all are okay with that, we can switch our normal order. The only thing that does is you're not calibrated in your head for the black and whites together, but I think that we can live through that, can't we? Okay. So the easy part will be for you all to sit back and listen. Mike's going to judge the novices for us first, but I want you to be thinking about this. We need to have 3 novices to judge the unlimiteds. And we have a magic box up here that allows you to vote. We can explain that later.
It's like a game show.
Yeah, Mike, you want to talk about it a bit because you're the expert.
Well, yeah, we'll get 3 judges. They'll come up and we'll pass the images through, and each one of you have an electronic paddle, and you'll score the image, and then we'll take the score between the 3 of you. And that'll just help us decide which images are in and out and wheedle it down to 1st through 4th and honorable mentions. But we need novices to do it because you're not competing in the unlimited class, so you don't care. You're not biased. So.
And
So apart from voting, do each of the 3 judges have to speak and describe why?
well, that's what we wanted to, let's talk about that a second. We're thinking about doing something a little bit different in that normally you'd vote and then talk about after the vote. Okay. If you're a novice and haven't judged before, maybe the 3 novices can talk among themselves with the microphone, just like the regular judge does, about things they like and don't like about it. And they can kind of listen to each other and kind of co-calibrate where they're going to go, and then do the vote after that for each one. We don't want to have a long conversation on each picture, but at least something. But it's, the reason I got into judging was I wanted to learn the vocabulary of photography. And it really, it just forces you to think of the words to describe what you're saying, and it affects your whole creative process. So that's sort of where we're going. Why don't we wait and pick the panel? I'll make you people be real nervous, and we'll pick the panel after Mike does his job.
Maybe who wins 1st, 2nd, and 3rd could be the judges from novice.
Well, it's probably the same person.
Well, then
Okay.
there's that.
While we're doing this, think about it. You guys have an eye for photography. You don't need to worry about being a professional judge. What do you like about it? What do you not
Yeah,
like about
yeah.
it? And then that's why there's 3 people, because if you suck at judging, then the other 2 people carry you. It's okay. So don't worry too much about it.
And the fact is that nobody sucks at judging. When you judge, you're judging with whatever is in your own head, and it will, by definition, be different from what anybody else has around you. So don't worry about that.
It all evens out.
That's normal. That's yours. And You can move my hat there or whatever you want. That's that chair, whatever.
Can you see?
I can see your head. It's beautiful.
And balding.
There you go. Go Bob.
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
So how many do you have?
This is mono novice 11.
So we'll have a first through fourth.
We have first through fourth only.
How are we going to keep track of?
Hmm?
How are we going to keep track of the communities as they go through in terms of scoring? You're going to write it down each time?
We'll write it on here.
Oh, okay. Okay, right.
God, we'll just stick them in there as we go through them and then. that's
Oh.
the tracker.
Oh, I like that.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
magic, like them, so yeah.
Right. Okay, ready? Graceful swan. Dissension. American avocet. Kodiak. Beachcombers. Deer in the shadow. Water Street. Ready for a tune. Girls' Weekend. Ice and Stone. Navy Fleet.
All right, Fred, just bring it back and wipe the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
You might have a better angle. Set on this side. You've got a better angle. All right. What I like about this image is I like this nice S curve here. That you've really kept the details in the white of the bird. They're not don't seem to be too blown out or anything, which would be easy to do. And I love these ripples. They're really nice. Composition's nice considering you had to cut off half the bird, but it works. It's not like we lost anything important because this is the best part of it. The eyes in focus, and there's a catch light in it. So I like it. Let's keep it in for now. What I like about this image is I love that repeating pattern. It goes all the way down. That's a great vantage point you have there. And not only is it a repeating pattern, it's lots of triangles. Triangles are great. And we've got a nice composition here that circles around. There's some movement. It's dynamic. You see a little bit of blur in the motion as they walk down. So you know they're not just standing there, not posed. They were actually walking by. It looks like the lighting's done well. Nothing's too dark. A little bright here, but I think it's a very nice picture. Let's keep that in. What I like about this is you've caught a nice moment in time, just as they're dipping their beak in to scrounge for food. You know, that's the details in the bird's feathers are nice. There's the eye appears sharp. It's a really nice high key image. And you usually don't see too many high key bird images. So I think that was done nicely. Yeah, let's keep that in. I'm jealous. So it's a great portrait of this bear. I like the water dribbling off his face. That's really cool, and the wet fur, and you know, it looks like these catch light in the eyes, and they're in focus. I would have loved it if the bear had been looking at you, but you might have been nervous. I do feel like it's a little tight. I think I would have liked to, you know, back up a foot or give you a little bit of room on either side of the bear. I feel like especially it's tight right there. So I feel like you made the picture fit the frame maybe instead of the other way around. Also like this little dribble of the water there. Yeah, I didn't know until I went to Alaska that bears actually snorkel. They put their head down and look for the salmon. I'm going to take this one out. That's a nice, moody beach scene. It looks maybe a little deceptive. It feels like the horizon's off a little bit, but that could just be the clouds on the horizon. I like having the people in there because that adds a little scale to the image. You know, I think without the people, the image wouldn't hold up. It's nice seeing the wet sand. You've got the mood of that kind of that misty, maybe morning. I don't know. You know, the waves coming in. There's not a lot that's true black or true white in it. So I feel like the range on it's a little limited. It's very, you know, and I don't know if this is the way the light box is treating it. We've got this large, dark area. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like each top corner and right around, you know, so there seems like there's a large, dark area. Fred, can you just tilt that picture forward a little bit? Oh, no, I think it's, yeah, no, it's in the picture. It's not the way the light's reflecting off of it. So that really, I don't know. I think that it's a little harsh on the vignetting up there. It may have been inadvertent, but I think I'm going to take this one out. I like the portrait of the deer. It's what I like about it is you've got the deer's full attention. He's looking right at you. He wants to know if you're a hunter or you're going to run him over. The eyes are sharp. You've got a nice side lighting coming in. So you've got a nice, you know, half the face lit, half the face in shade. It's interesting you have a catch light in the side that's shaded. I don't know how you did that, but so it is a very nice portrait of the deer. I like the bokeh in the background. He's nice, subdued, you know, kind of out of focus background, so it doesn't compete with the image at all. And your exposure is right on. I mean, you haven't overexposed the deer at all, or underexposed it, so that's pretty good. But I'm going to take this one out. This is a classic scene. Everyone that goes on a trip to New York should go photograph it. I think it's in New York. looks really sharp. It's just designed to be framed by the buildings. I like everything up there. Looks like it's really nice and in focus. You've got a good depth of field. Not much you can do about it, but I'm not thrilled with the shadows on either side. I don't know if a tighter crop, like maybe right there and right there, that crop most of the shadows out would help emphasize the bridge or not. But this way, between the shadows and the light, and the fact that the shadows are kind of at an angle down, it's almost like we've got a leading line that's created by right across here. As it's like a triangle in each corner, and it's leading me down this street. So I like it. Let's keep it in. I love images you can do in your basement. Yeah, it's really the depth of field here. Look at that. I mean, I can see all the way down. Nothing's falling off out of focus. It looks like you can read all the music. From front all the way to the back, you can read the music, and you've treated the exposure and the lighting for the instruments nice, because it's bright and shiny. You have to deal with these reflections, but the way you've got it, it doesn't detract at all, and you get a lot of nice little highlights along here that sort of bring the metal to life. And then I love having this angular composition here that creates me a couple of triangles, and my focus is right here. I think that's really well done. Let's keep it in. What I like about this image is you're telling a story. This is a scene, beach somewhere, I don't know, side of the road. They're looking out over the ocean. They're enjoying the view. You're kind of a voyeur here, watching them taking this picture. And the view was probably fantastic, but here it loses something. It's just, you got the heavy horizon line. There's no clouds, no detail in what looks like it's the ocean. The exposure is spot on. Nothing's overblown. I see details in the clothes, and it may be a little bit bright there, but I see blacks, I see whites, a nice range. First I thought maybe that was a bottle of wine, but I'm not sure. I think it's just a post. I thought they were having a real good time. So it's a nice story. I think I'm going to take this one out. Well, you should enter this in the MPA Black and White Landscape Contest. So what I like about this is these complementing triangles here, the rock, mountain, whatever, and then down here. In this case, the shadows helping the composition here. And it looks like everything, the exposure is really nice. We've got a nice dynamic range from light to dark. We've got this definitely a leading line that takes me all the way back to the pyramid-like rock formation. And then I like the clouds. It's interesting. They're all like moving towards or away from just right towards that peak. There you see them like fanned out. So that's nice. I think. And when you look into the picture, these aren't pure black. There's detail in there. You can see, the bottom of the water or whatever it is. So I like that. Let's keep it in. Well, what I like about this is it's the symmetry. I mean, who wouldn't like that symmetry? And you've got it, you've nailed it right down the line there with all the boats. It's interesting. There's two 12s, but and two 11s. is anything fishy going on here? Yeah, so I like that symmetry and the repetition. And it's a leading line, but it's not really taking me to anything. There's no prize at the end of the line, but the boats themselves are the treat. You know, the sky's well done. I think it's a good image. Let's keep it in. All right, I've got too many, I know. Can we pass them through one more time just quickly? Just quick, yeah. Can we lay them out? Number one. Number two. Three. No, right here.
Three.
Dissension, is it?
Descension.
Oh, they're all good. I'm going to go with this one's four. Do you need the mic to announce the winners? Oh, you got it.
I'm already Mike. All right, tonight's novice monochrome, 4th place, American Avocet, Diana Linekin.
Thank you. Bombay Hook in Delaware has a lot of American avocets. They're often kind of far away. This bird came up close, and it was kind of a foggy day, so I was able to get a close-up of them with the still water and the reflection. So thank you.
3rd place, Dissension, John Crooks.
That stairwell's in the east building of the Gallery of Art in DC. So just waited somebody walking through and a slow shutter speed. So that's about it.
2nd place, Ice and Stone, Tim Hugin.
Here you go, Tim.
This is in the Canadian Rockies. It's a wide angle shot. I just happened to notice this ice formation that kind of mirrored the mountain. So that's it.
Good eye.
1st place, Ready for a Tune, Colin McNaught.
So that was a extensive focus stack done in Photoshop. So my wife's a flute player, so she provided the inspiration. So thanks.
Congratulations.
what's your count?
Novice color, 11 images.
1 through 4.
On 1 through 4th, yes. Azure Daydream. Sweet Song of the Marsh. Squirrel Snack Time. Stormy Morning. Fun in the Snow. Fox in the Snow.
Aw.
Sharing a Glass. "6 a.m. Outer Banks." Cardinal in Winter. On the Hunt. Strategic Stillness.
Well, what I like about this is we've got a story going on, you know, a little with him looking this direction and the people out on the pier makes a nice little story. It does look a little posed. And it's interesting. Every single person on that pier is looking away in another direction. So there must be something interesting way out there. You know, so I do like this interaction here. So between his eye, you know, this line of sight of him looking over here, and then we got this, it sort of makes a little, you know, triangle. So that's a nice compositional effect. I don't see anything wrong with the exposure. I mean, there are some highlights, some bright highlights, but that's fine. The sky is kind of boring, not your fault. There's a whole lot of this rock. I'm not sure you needed all that rock for the story. I'm gonna take this one out. This is a beautiful portrait of a bird. You know, that the exposure's perfect. The focus is perfect. Great catch light. You caught a nice moment with the bird singing. You did everything right in the composition. You didn't stick him in the middle. You put him off to the side. So it's a very nice capture. There's nothing in the background to distract. You know, so it's all your attention's on the bird. And half the time when I'm taking bird pictures, there's all these crap in the background that ruins the picture. So this is really nice. So let's keep it in for now. He gets points for being cute. It's a little tight on the crop here, and I'm just not sure you needed this little bit under the branch here. I don't know, maybe you could have cropped it right down the branch. So I feel like you either need a little more space under the branch or a little less. I'm not sure which. It's a nice composition. You caught him eating. They only do two things. That's one of them. The eye is in focus. I like the bokeh, so there's nothing distracting in the background. So that's a very nice picture of a squirrel. So let's keep it in. This is eye-catching, probably infrared. The sky is nice. I love this effect that infrared has on all the vegetation. Got a little bit of a reflection. Again, we've got a nice little triangle here kind of leading me down. We got the tree reflected. The exposure looks good. I don't see any lost detail in the whites. And we've got a nice range from white to dark here. So there's a nice dynamic range in the image. And, half the time when I enter a picture in a landscape competition, the judge says, well, I don't know what the center of focus is in this image. And I'm like, well, it's a landscape. It's the whole thing. And they don't buy it. This has a lot of character, and that's everything's leading me to that tree. So that, to me is the subject, and you've done a really nice job. Let's keep it in. Oh, another point on the cute factor. You've caught a nice moment in time. The dog's running towards you, or rearing up doing tricks. He's running towards you. Everything's in focus. You can see his eyes. They're nice and sharp. You've got a high enough shutter speed. You just froze the moment. I don't see anything overblown in your whites. Maybe a little bright, but it's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. There's detail there. I can see the fur. And it's kind of got a nice composition. He's not heading right at me, and he's not really in the center of the image. He's kind of got that little angle coming to me, and he's got eye contact. He's looking at me. I like that. So let's keep him in, or her. So this is a beautiful scene you've captured here. The fox itself is well exposed and sharp, and no blurriness or anything. The eyes are in focus. There's a catch light in the eyes. But see what this artist did? They got rid of everything else. There's nothing else here, and I think they probably did that. I doubt if that was done in camera. It might have been, but I doubt it. Maybe it was just, maybe he's on ice, and you chose to overexpose it, so I lose everything over here. But I got a little shadow here where he's walking and stuff. So it gives you the sense that it was a cold winter day, and you saw him walking across the ice somewhere. I love the bushy tail. They get scruffy around May and don't look so good. And I love foxes, and I don't have any good pictures of them. Let's keep this one in. This image has a lot going for it. Quick glance, just a couple of glasses with some wine or water in them. But no, we've got this beautiful church in the background, and I've got the church reflected here. It's in the bottom of each glass, and yeah, it's a little. You can actually make out more of the details in the church. So I like having this. It's almost like I've got three things here to look between. I've got this, out of focus, slightly blurred bokeh image of the church that's reflected here in the glasses. The glasses are done sharp. You've treated all the highlights are done well. Nothing seems overexposed or anything. You've got specular highlights where they should be. I think it's a nice image. Let's keep it in. My wife and I have been going to the Outer Banks for 40-ish years. You've caught a nice time of day, a lot of atmosphere out here on the water. Not thrilled with the tracks, but they come by every day. That's probably the lifeguards. We've got the nice little fences, which adds that little character. So it is a classic Outer Banks kind of photo. The horizon, it's probably level. I don't know, maybe my head's crooked. But it is pretty much right through the center of the image. There's not a lot of things up here to draw my attention. There's some detail in the sky over here, and there's not really a lot down here to draw my attention. I almost feel like a slightly tighter portrait crop might have been nice. But overall, it's a nice image. I'm going to take this one out. Well, classic bird on a stick. Love it. You've nailed the exposure and you've nailed the focus. The eyes in focus and sharp. Love the texture and detail and the feathers. But also I get this texture and detail in the snow-covered branch. I mean, that's just a classic scene. Could be on a greeting card. It is a little tight on the crop here, but I won't hold that against you. And this is an example of what I'm talking about. Whenever you take a picture of a bird, there's all this stuff in the background. Well, you've got a nice bokeh here so that it kind of blurs all that stuff in the background. And so it's not a very, it doesn't detract from the image too much. There's really nothing you can do about all that stuff. And you can't edit it all out. That just wouldn't be worth the time. It's a nice image. Let's keep it in. So this is kind of interesting. It reminds me a lot of the fox image where you had the fox on one side and then basically everything else was gone or faded. Here we've got the added benefit. We got a nice reflection here, and it creates this nice little angular triangular motion to the left, and it looks like the white feathers are exposed properly. I see detail in them. I'm not going to try and see if you've got the eye in focus. It's too small. But it is and this is a classic example of why sometimes it's okay to put the picture in the middle of the frame. It's often the best thing to do when you've got a reflection. So I think that's a nice image. I'm going to take it out. All right, here's where I get to be mean. I'm not, he feels like the bird's looking away, looking off in the distance somewhere. I feel like I'm getting, a hindquarter shot here, bird butt. Everything, I mean, the bird's in focus, the exposure's good, the water exposure is good. I might have moved him a little further to the right for the composition, but I think the weakness here that is having that bird look away doesn't do anything for me. So I'm going to take that one out. All right, let's just spread them out. These are novices. Yes. So Let me take that one out. Okay. All right. Number one. Two. Three. Four.
I went back. Yeah, I came back.
Bob, do you want to put the box back up? So we can show them the box?
Okay.
That's easier than you, yeah, it's easier than you trying to show them over here.
You want me to run around?
Okay. Carla Novice. Carla Novice, 4th place. Cardinal in Winter. Colin McNaught.
Thank you. Was taken, I think I opened the sliding glass door to take this one. It was taken out of our back deck in the snow. So thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
3rd place, Fox in the Snow, Diane Linekin.
That was taken in my yard during the big storm that we had, and he was indeed just trotting across the ice. And all I did was take out a few like small branches and things that were there. I mean, it was really, I've always wanted a picture of a bright red fox against the snow, and I couldn't even believe it. I had to take that through a window because he would have run away if I had opened the door, and I couldn't believe it came out sharp enough. He is a yeah, and what's really neat about that fox is that the mother has babies under the shed in my backyard, and I'm certain that that's one of the babies from that litter. So it makes me very happy to see him. I didn't feed that batch. I fed some a couple years ago because she had 4 and she was struggling, and I threw meat out in the woods for them. But he was after the bird seed though, because I was feeding the birds, and he went and like scooped bird seed off the top. It was, yeah.
2nd place, Sharing a Glass, John Crooks.
This was on the patio of the Airbnb I was staying at in Paros, Greece. So it's probably my 3rd glass of wine. So just kind of what I saw. So.
Great travels.
1st place, Stormy Morning, Chris Massey.
Thank you. This was infrared done in Bon Secours in Marriottsville in the middle of summer.
All right, now we have to get set up.
Wait, you want to explain what's going on?
Yeah. All right. So we're going to need 3 volunteers. The only condition is you can't have an image in the contest, which means you're probably a novice since it's the unlimited contest. So 3 volunteers, raise your hand, or I'm going to pick.
I can suggest who the novices are who are here.
Well, since there's no volunteers, you won last contest. you won last contest, and you won last contest, and you're all sitting in the same row. Would y'all mind being our judges? So please come up. We're gonna, is it okay? Oh, you've got pictures. Sorry. Sorry, that's the one condition. You can't have pictures in it. Colin, you don't, do you? Do you be our third judge? All right. I'm gonna set up the machine and we're gonna wire your chairs up.
Between the three of you, we have the one mic.
Is there a way, John? The box is lifting.
I have no idea why you're so.
All right, this is a little like Christmas
These are
tree lights, so
some of the
give me a minute.
unlimited ones. They're so good.
Yeah,
It'd be very
yeah.
hard to.
Yeah, it is.
think. The standard's really high here.
Oh, I think he's going to. Right.
Love it. Yeah. Yeah. I had no idea it could do that. That's really neat.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to work.
I know.
You are number one.
Is the camera in the middle of the box?
That's what I thought.
It's at an angle that's.
Just shock on button 2, right?
Right. Get the wrong answer.
Whoop, that was the wrong answer.
Yeah.
I'll never critique again.
I don't know, maybe.
Number 3.
No.
Oh, it says number 3.
And number 2. All right, as soon as Bob's out of the way, we will show you how this is gonna work.
Okay.
This one or that one?
This is a practice image, not in the contest.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do is give you a couple of seconds for the three of you to chat about it, and everyone's gonna be listening. And then we're gonna vote. So the first round, when we're voting, we're basically gonna just use 2 buttons on that controller, the top one and the bottom one. So everyone press the top button and hold it in.
Which is the top? Yeah.
Away from the cable.
Yeah, away from the cable and the top. Sorry. All right, everyone hold it in. And I'll turn the box on. How about that?
There you go.
All right. Are you all holding it in?
Yep. Yep.
That
What
doesn't
should it say?
That doesn't look right.
Should say 12.
Does it say 12? It does not say 12.
Turn out the light, John, maybe.
It said 0.
What does it say now? The alternate.
All right. Press the bottom button. And hold it, you gotta hold it in.
There's 12.
Sorry, so the bottom button is 12. Or sorry, it's 4. So 4, 8, 12. When you all vote
it adds together.
with the bottom, it adds up.
Oh,
Okay?
Binary adding.
okay.
Yeah, and the top button is button number 1. Let's press that again. That should be a 3. So
There we
it
go.
is a 3. All right, so we're gonna have the 3 of you vote, and it's gonna be in or out. So if you want it out, you press the top button for 1. If you want it in, you press the bottom button, number 4. And then we're gonna add it up, and basically, if they get 2 4s, they're in. If they get 2 1s, they're out. That's how we'll whittle down the first batch. Then we'll go through again, and when we go through again, we'll use all the numbers, 1 to 4. And you just rank it as what your gut feeling, is this a 1 or a 2 or 3 or 4? So 1 being crappy or not as good as the others, and 4 being you love it, kind of thing. And then we'll add those scores up, and we'll sort it out, and we'll figure out based on the scores what's first through fourth. And,
Don't think you get off the hook if the machinery breaks down. We have cardboard analogs.
Any hanging chance?
Now, how do we record this? Do we wait till the end?
Yeah.
Just wait till.
Yeah, I don't need an interim.
So we're looking to go first through fourth and
I'm just gonna watch this.
the monos and 3 unlimited.
So they need 7.
Since the
So
box
here's
is
your,
there, we'll pass them this
Practice,
way.
if you want to talk a little bit
If you want.
Yeah.
briefly.
If we're
Right,
going
the
in the
first
box.
round, they're just in and out.
What to see.
Okay,
and get
yeah.
some comfort
Yeah, so-
setup.
In and
So
out.
let's take out the practice image. And We'll just pass them through and read the titles for you to start with. We won't vote.
Okay.
Right. So we won't be talking until
Okay.
they come at slow
Okay.
motion, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So this is the first pass.
Oh, the stress.
Y'all help.
Yes.
Remember, you have to hold it in until we record the score because that's, they just press and let go.
Okay, color,
No voting.
unlimited, no voting, art of fire. Oh no, art from fireworks. Hattie. Mother and child. Threads of forgotten silk. Seven four cab. Winter tree spirit. Something 28. Smoke follows beauty. Handheld. Sacred moment. Are you all right with the speed? Perfect. Forgotten work boot. Aging beauty. Old windmill. Never rides again. Good times. Last ride. Cascadia. Catch of the day. Rose. Bird in nest. Upstairs. Forgotten gears. Yosemite reflections. Bulldog clip rings. New River Bridge walkway. Spirit of milkweed. Forgotten souls. Overflow rope. Smokestack and headlight. Renaissance Fair is over. Yosemite Valley. Press down.
I resigned.
Now the fun begins.
All right, all of you press the top button. We'll just practice in there. I see a 3. All right, all of you hit the bottom button. I see a 12, right?
Yep.
All
Gonna
right,
check the other 2?
It's all three of them.
they have to all do it.
I know, but I mean,
Check the other button.
the
check
numbers
the other
work.
button.
Yeah,
Press the next button.
So all
down.
twos, you mean? Let's
We
do
don't need 'em
twos.
right now.
No.
We don't need them right now.
Oh, this is the in and out.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, this is in and out, right.
So
Yeah.
how many are in that pile?
30-ish.
And how many, just,
To be precise, it's
30.
it's 8, was it 8?
unlimited mono.
32, 33.
34, 1 through 4 through,
And then 3 on. Okay.
Bobby changed the numbers here.
What? What?
No,
That's right.
the 32?
32. We still not, it made 3 honorables. However,
Yeah.
Still 3 honorable, okay. 32, 3, 1 through 4, 3 honorable.
It's 7,
Okay.
right.
1 through 4, 3 honorable.
all right. 1 or 4.
We're supposed to talk to each other.
No, I think you're
They
just
can,
talking.
well, they can chat. They can chat
And,
if you want to chat.
okay. I love it. I think it's interesting and beautiful. I love the textures. I'd love to know how it was done. I would vote in.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I like the fact you don't normally see this is firework, I believe, right? In black and white, so it's kind of interesting. All right.
Oh, we have to vote.
Ooh, I see a 12. Y'all see a 12?
Yeah.
N.
Mm.
That one is N.
would be 4.
What's that?
I thought there would be, using one.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Right.
It's just a beautiful portrait of a young girl. The flesh tones and the skin tones, hair tones are just really beautiful. It's cropped a little tight for the frame, but the face is wonderful and the texture. I think that means in.
Agreed. I think she's beautiful. Agreed about the cropping, but I don't know, the expression on her face and the other technical parts of it. I would say in.
Yeah, I agree. Eyes are very sharp, and I like the natural expression. So sometimes hard to capture like that. So, love it.
All right, we're ready to vote. 12 done. You can't have them all. We'll be here forever.
You go first this time.
I definitely like the story element of this one. You know, obviously, I think it's a mother and child, and so I really like that aspect of it. I don't. I mean, if I'm comparing to the last one, I don't necessarily like the printing of this one as much. It's a little on the flatter side compared to the last one, so it's a little tough having the two right next to each other.
I love the picture. I love the emotion that goes with it. I think that given the number of the other pictures, the quality of the other pictures, I might vote to take that out. But it's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I think it's the comparison. That's the problem. It's a beautiful picture. I'd love to have taken it, but compared with the previous one and some of the others, I think I would say out. But
All right. We're ready? Let's vote. We got a 3 out.
I like the picture a lot technically in terms of impact factor for me. And I appreciate that it's probably a very difficult picture to take, but as for impact in terms of the subject matter and given the quality of the other pictures, I probably wouldn't keep it in myself.
I pretty much agree with that assessment. It's a white, I think a white or a light subject, so the exposure is, I think, right on. Nothing's blown out, so that's really nice and nice range of tones. But I too find some of the other images more compelling.
I agree.
All right, let's vote. Out.
I like the moodiness of this. I like the dark tones. I'm not sure about the composition because it seems like there are two competing parts of the photograph, which might cause me to question it staying in, but not sure.
I think it's very well done, and it sort of brings up interesting emotions for me. There are just others I like better, and we've got a lot of pictures.
I think ditto. I do really like the lighting on this, though. A lot of nice high contrast, but I think I'm same as my fellow judges on this.
All right. Out. You gotta hold it longer than that. I didn't see you. Just lift up.
It doesn't really do it for me. It's very complicated without a pattern that speaks to me. So I think I would take this out. I'll let the other judges say more. So.
Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, obviously, it looks like maybe it was a mirror image, like flipped reflection, so good symmetry, but it's hard to find a subject on this one for me.
I'm such a fan of abstract art that this speaks to me, and yet with the other pictures we've got coming, I would take it out.
All right, let's vote. Out.
I think it's technically well done to my eye. There are others I like better.
Yeah, I don't really go for the 1828, the scratchiness of it. I don't think it speaks to me really. I'm trying to erase. I remember the judging on this. That's the problem. Because it's been in before, so I have to erase that. But I think.
Yeah, I think it's really nice for obviously the decay theme, and this is why I think these open competitions are so hard, because it's such a divergent range of different images and subjects. So it's really tough, but I think I agree. I like some others more.
All right, let's vote. Out. Can everyone hear?
Yes.
All right.
Is that the right way up? It was a different way up before.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
different
right.
before.
I really like this one. I kind of a sucker for people pictures, so I really like this. It's intriguing. I kind of want to know who it is, what they're all about, what they're doing. I think on the top, it's feel like we need a little bit more maybe breathing room at the top, but nothing's cut off here. And kind of, he said an interesting angle. So I would definitely keep this one in. I like it.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's really interesting. The subtlety of the textures, the subject matter. I think it's wonderful.
I agree. It's beautiful. I like the skin tones and the detail in the smoke, the expression. They're all absolutely wonderful. Love it.
All right, let's vote. And 12. You don't have to be unanimous.
I would take this out. It's a picture of someone else's art. It's beautifully exposed and so on, but it's not something which I feel has the creativity that some of the others have.
In my opinion, beautifully done. There are others I like better.
Said it perfectly.
All right, let's vote. The 6.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry.
Got them upside down.
I did.
All right, vote.
Easy to do.
Yeah.
Everyone hold.
Can we do it again?
Yes, vote. Out. 6 is possible.
I like this a lot. I like the emotion and the story that seems to go with it. I like the exposure and how it's cropped. I like it.
I like it too. The tones are perfect. It tells a story. What I don't really like is the fact that the candles are going out of the picture there, and it bothers me. It wants me to say what else was there, or so. But that's just a personal thing.
Yeah, I think I'd leave it in for now. I think there's more compelling images, but yeah.
Right, let's vote.
Yeah.
It's 2 ins and an
Oh,
out.
9. All right, I wasn't seeing the other part. 9. That is it. I was seeing a 4, and I'm like, that's not possible.
Yeah, I definitely think there's some story here on this one. You kind of want to know, who left the boot, why is it there? It seems well exposed. For now, I definitely leave it in. So.
I think it's really well done. I just think there are other images I like better.
Yeah, this is out for me. It's like somebody's trying to create a story by putting a boot there, and it's the ropes on the right don't seem to lead to anything, so I would take it out.
All right, so I see a 6. Is that right?
Okay,
That's what I saw. All right.
So I voted out.
6 is out.
Oh, 6 is out. Sorry.
It's 4-1-1. So 2 1s.
Sorry.
You want to start?
Running out of steam.
Okay. I like this a lot. I think it's well done. The exposure, the texture, the way it's cropped. And yeah, well, so I would vote in.
I would too. I mean, I like actually like the matte finish on this one. I think it, I don't know, maybe in this case accentuates the detail more. I really like it.
Yeah, I would keep it in. I just love the texture and the gray scale that's being used, the shades and so on. It's really nice.
All right, let's vote. 12 in.
So it's a beautiful picture, travel picture. Everything is well done. There's detail in the sky. Everything's in focus. It's just it doesn't speak to me in any particular way. And I think I would take it out, not because it's not well done, but just it's not unique in the others. There's some other photographs that I like more.
I agree with him.
Yeah, my judges nailed it. So
All right, let's vote. 3. Oh.
I like the leading line going into it, both the train and the tracks next to it. I guess I like the way it's composed. I think it's really well done, and it speaks to me. So I would leave it in.
yeah, I was definitely drawn to the leading line composition. I think tonality. I think it's a little bit, flatter for me than some of the other ones. So I'm not sure I'm as excited about that. So I'm on the fence here.
Yeah, I agree. It's about the tonality as well. It's a little flat for me. It could be a little more contrasty, but it's really a nice image too.
All right, let's vote.
I don't know what am I voting.
Is that 9? Ed.
I like this image because it portrays something busy, a city, but the way it's been done, the people towards the front are relatively sharp, and the background is there. So I get the sense that things are going on, but it's not blurred and distracting for me. I guess because I've been experimenting with slow shutter speed lately. I really enjoy the fact their faces are in focus, but like their feet are kind of blurred. So I like the image.
I agree for the most part, although I do find the fourth person there behind the three to be distracting. It's quite a blur. I don't know if they're trailing something behind, but that takes away from the image for me.
Yeah, I really like street photography, and I have a lot of kind of respect for someone who can do that well. It's difficult. I mean, there's just a lot happening in a scene like this, but I like the use of the slow shutter speed, and this was obviously a pan. I like that there's three of them together there. I agree with Colin about the fourth one is a bit distracting, but not enough for me to take it out at this point. So I would keep it in for sure.
All right, let's vote. 9 in.
I like this a lot. I mean, the bike against the car. I mean, it's horrifying and it's kind of amusing at the same time to me. I'm not sure there's enough contrast to sort of pop things out, but I enjoy the picture.
Yeah, I thought the bike was owned rather than hit, but so I didn't feel disturbed about that. But it's a fun picture. It's I do think it's the range of grayscale is limited on the dark side, and I think it would look a little bit better if it was brightened up a bit. But I think I would keep it in.
Yeah, I don't think I have much to add on this one. I agree with both comments.
All right, let's vote. 9 in.
I love it. I love the composition, the leading line, the clouds, the mood. I'm a sucker for nature photography anyway, but I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. I would keep it in. I particularly like the clouds.
Yeah, I'd keep it in for now. Interesting sky composition.
Let's vote. 12 in.
Great detail. It definitely tells a story. Somehow it would be nice if one's eyes were drawn in a little more. There's quite a lot of detail around the outside of the image, but I would keep it in.
I look at that and really appreciate the detail and the sharp focus, the textures. There's so much I really like about it. It's a little noisy in terms of where, I mean, it's obvious where to focus in one hand, but in another, I just keep kind of looking around at different things. So I'm kind of on the fence here, but it's beautifully done in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Beautiful sharpness. I do. I think to your comments, I struggle a little bit with where to look at times on this one. So I'm definitely. I think it's a good image. I think we might have some stronger ones. So on the fence.
All right, let's vote. 3 out. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is for me. This beautiful lighting on this one. I actually like the fact that I think that must be blinds or something there. But I actually like that. Creates some interest, and eyes are definitely sharp. So yeah, I'm definitely keep this one in.
Yeah, it's beautifully done.
I agree.
Let's vote. 12 in.
Well done. There's, and I understand the problem. There's a lot of noise in the back, which there's so often is with birds and nesting type pictures like this. For me, I think knowing that kind of bird and the colors that go with it, I probably prefer to see it in color. It feels a little flat to me. But I can appreciate how hard a picture like this is to get, and it's very, very well done. But I don't like it as well as I like a lot of the others.
Yeah, I'm not one to judge on this. I'm a horrendous nature photographer. So, but I've seen so many images tonight where we've got like negative space and no distracting elements, and so I kind of in this one I lose the bird in with all the distraction.
All right, let's vote.
Did you talk?
It's okay.
Okay.
Did you vote? Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I'm pressing.
3 out. I'm sorry.
Anybody want to start?
I definitely like the composition of this. It's very interesting, the way your eye gets led up the stairs and splits the picture in two. It's so I would keep it in.
Yeah, I like the use of the light and the dark. I like the use of the spaces. I think it's obviously sharp. I like it a lot.
Same. I think I'll leave it in definitely for the composition aspect of it.
Everyone's vote. 12 in.
it's sharp. It's technically well done. It's a little flat for me, and there are others I like better.
I would take it out too. I don't think the hairiness really adds to the picture. Maybe that could be cropped out in some way too. But so I would take it out.
Yeah, I agree with agree with the comments on this one. So.
All right, so 3 out.
I think this is, for me, this is one where I'm probably struggling doing comparison with some of the other images. It feels like it's a little maybe blown out in the whiter parts of the photo. And I mean, this may not be a good comment actually, but I don't even know what's the right thing, but I don't know if we needed more of the mountain and maybe a partial reflection. It's probably fine to have it the way it is, more of one than the other. But yeah, I think I'm taking this out.
I feel the same way, that my eye wants to see what's above the picture. It's nicely done though, but I would take it out based on others that are coming up.
I'll go with the other two judges.
3 out.
I really appreciate and like the creativity of this one's well done, everything sharp. I actually like the square crop on this with the circular image and the square crop, and it seems like we've got enough space around the design, so I like this one.
I agree with everything he said. There are others I like better in this excellent batch of photos.
I agree with you.
John, what do we call those images? Squircles. Squircles. Circle and a square. All right. 6. Looked like a 6. That would be out.
I love this. I love the symmetry. I love the shapes. I think it's absolutely wonderful.
I agree.
Agree.
Oh. 10, 12.
So this really caught my eye when it came through earlier. I just love the way the texture and the flowers speak to you from the dark background. Definitely keep it in.
Agreed, and I think it does capture the spirit of a milkweed.
I agree.
And vote. 12 in.
I think it's very well done. I just the subject matter doesn't speak to me as much as so many of the others, but it is well done.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't find fault with the technical aspects, but I did like the title, by the way, but the subject is just doesn't make it compared to the other pictures we have.
Yeah, I think this one could have benefited maybe from side lighting. It feels like the light is directly on it, so it's oddly a little bit flat in that sense for me, but well done, everything's sharp. So.
3 out.
Yeah, I like the story aspect of this one. It feels to me though almost on all edges just a little bit too tight. I mean, at the top it's like I think we're almost cutting off the top. So again, I think with the quality of some of the other images, it's probably not going to make it for me.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed. I'm also bothered by the fact that it's at a tilt. There doesn't seem to be a reason for that, but I mean, I like the detail in the rope but it just doesn't make it compared with some of the others.
Three, out. Boy, no, don't hold it long.
Okay.
Can we talk now? Running out of steam.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Oh, well.
I like this a lot. And not sure I could even tell you why, but the lighting, what's in and what's out. It is a little close crop at the top and to the side, which doesn't bother me tremendously, but I do like it.
Yeah, I think for the same reasons, I'd leave it in for now. I was initially going to mention about the crop on the top and the side, but it's a little more of an abstract, I think, rendering of it, so it's not the worst thing.
Yeah, I agree. Leave it in for now. It's good.
12, eh?
I like this. It's sharp. There's a lot I like about the picture technically, like so many of them. I'd like to see the subject popped out a bit, maybe a different, more light on him or something. It kind of all blends in. It's a little hard to, well, it just sort of blends together for me. So that's, I would take that out.
Technically really good, really sharp. I like the texture of the wall behind and the suit and so on. But it just is too posed for me. If you understand what I mean, I'd like it to be a little bit more natural rather than like a frozen pose.
Yeah, I'm the same as the fellow judges on this one. I do really like the tonal range on this one. I think it's really well captured and printed, nice and sharp, but
I don't need
oh.
All right, let's vote. 3, out.
I like this a lot. I like the composition. I like the sharpness. I love the sky, the dramatic sky against the dramatic rocks. I like it a lot.
I agree. If anyone knows the work of Michael Fry, he loves to photograph inside Yosemite, and I love his work. And I like the place. So I've been there a lot. I used to live in California, and I like that you see the falls there, Yosemite Falls, and the sky. The variable, great tones in the sky look great. So in.
Yeah, I'll leave it in. Leave it in for now.
Oh, sorry. I'm asleep.
12, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, this just comparing to some of the other ones we've left in, I think again, it's for me, it's maybe the crop with the lever there, the text. It's not cut off, but it's almost. But in losing part of I think that's a lever of some kind. But and well done, nice and sharp. But I just have stronger images.
Agreed.
Agreed?
Street, out. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Fred's gonna pass them this way.
Right, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, so Fred's gonna pass them this way. And we're gonna use all 4 buttons. So you got really like is a 4, don't like a 1, but you got some middle grounds. You can vote 2 or 3 if you're like, on the edge. And so what we're gonna do is pass them through. You don't have to talk this time, no pressure.
Good.
We'll do the vote. We'll sort them based on what their scores are, and then we'll break ties.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can put it here if you want.
Yeah, I was thinking is.
Okay, one, 4, right?
Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
All right,
Should I start from the very beginning?
you can. We usually do.
Uh-oh, so if I put it upside down, it's on me, huh?
Yeah. All right, vote. Does that look like an 8 to everybody? 8. All right, put in the 8 slot. Eight.
They're all gonna be 8s.
12. 7. Appreciate that. I'm red, green colorblind. Red and black doesn't work good.
That was a different way up before. Can you check the upness?
It
Okay, I
was
was
a
wrong
different
before.
way before.
Yeah.
It was sideways last time.
Sorry.
This is correct.
It's just as good.
It was probably my fault.
All right, we've got a 12. Five. Six. Y'all are getting the hang of it now. 6. Oh, 9, sorry. 10. 9. 11. Is that possible? Yes. 11. 7, I think.
Yeah. 8. All right, how many do you need?
4 plus 3 is 7.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
I like voting
3.
better than
All of
talking.
those are out.
Yeah, this is better.
You said 3 honorables?
Yes.
These are your honorables.
We have some ties.
We have 2 ties to break.
Right.
Look, Bob, you wanna, shall we break the ties and then you can label them? You know those are honorables, right?
Right.
Explain to us how.
So what we're gonna do is, we've got a couple of ties. These 2 wonderful images both scored 12. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the 1 and 4. And you vote 4 for the one you want to get first place and 1 for the one you want to get second place.
So no 2 4s, right?
Correct.
Gotta go all in.
So, Fred, I think we can squeeze both of these in at the same time, maybe?
Well, no,
It's gonna
No,
be
that's
fun.
that's gonna confuse us.
All right.
No, don't put it on.
No. We're voting.
All right,
Wait a minute, Okay, that's, it is right.
12. That's a 12. So this should come out differently.
Well, no, because it's either 1 or 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, if you voted 4 for the last one, you should vote 1 for this
Okay.
one. If we're
I was
all
screwing it
inside.
up on purpose. Sorry. I knew it was coming. There we go. You
So
happy
that's
with that?
second place. First and second.
There's only one other
You guys
option.
did a great job.
We got color to go.
Yeah.
But my,
Ah.
let's
Just
talk
vote,
it
just
out.
vote.
You just,
Yeah.
you're not tall.
Just vote.
They are, with tax their tallest.
Which one of the one
This one?
You have to just get it out.
Yeah. This is second. This is one.
All right, while they're doing that, just show them both images to refresh their memory.
This is for 3rd and 4th, is that
Put
correct?
it in the box.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
3 and
it.
4.
Right, we're
Instead
gonna
of
be
We have
breaking the
first,
tie
second.
between third and
Okay.
fourth place.
We're now doing 3, 4.
All right, so
What was
All
the score on the first round for those
What's
guys?
the,
Were they 11?
they were 11 on the
These
first round.
oh, no.
All right. Let's score this one. 4 if you wanted to get first place, 1 if you wanted to get, or
Whatever.
third
I
and fourth.
remember.
That's not right. Is it right?
Yeah, 2 1s and a 4.
No,
All right.
it
No,
can't be
they
right
can't.
because,
You can only
You know,
have one
well-
or 4.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, 2
It
1s
could
and a
be
4.
four
oh,
and-
1, 1, and 4.
Yeah.
Right,
All right, so that got a 6.
right. This one should get us
All right,
9.
and that one got a 9. So this is third place, and that is fourth place.
Higher math here.
I thought it was only, how did we get a 9?
No, this
4,
was
4, 4, 4, 1 is 9. Yeah, that's right.
Or 4 and 1.
But they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, they can. 4.
4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 1
Yeah,
is
but
9.
9 is not valid.
It is. 4,
4 and 4
1.
and 1 is
1 is
fine.
9.
So which one won after all? Just remind us.
This is the 9,
Milk Ridge
right?
is 3rd.
Sorry?
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
the one that
fourth.
was 9.
Bridge is 4th.
Yeah.
Bridge was
Right.
So that was 9. And then this one was
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third.
You want.
3rd. So this is 4th.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
You
Wait a
got
minute.
the cardinal, you got the picture of the cardinal in the
Yeah.
snow?
this one is,
You
is
know,
third.
I've always
that was
wanted to do a
fourth.
cardinal in
Okay.
the snow, and I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, really nice.
12.
Yeah, I
think it
don't,
was like
only,
9
it's only happened once where there's enough
Yeah.
snow on the branch and the light is enough, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I've always wanted to get a cardinal and a forsythia
One
bush
person
too,
disagreed.
and I've only seen that once.
No.
And
That was pretty well.
I couldn't get my camera up in time, but no, yours was beautiful. I
Oh,
loved it.
thanks.
Wow.
Are we done?
I'm usually non-verbal by now.
I know.
The consensus is,
Taxing all my
we're gonna
faculty.
let you off the hook on talking, and we're just gonna do some voting next time.
Oh, what a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
Unless you really want to say something.
All right. So we have
Talk about the top 6.
Monochrome, Unlimited, Honorable Mention, upstairs, Kathy Steele.
Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm sorry.
That was taken in the Peabody Library, and it attracted me because of the backlighting.
very nice.
Was that on a field trip?
Last year.
Honorable Mention, Cascadia, Catherine Rush.
Fred disappeared.
Whoops.
Oops, squished. Yeah, that's Lake Diablo, which was a beautiful green lake. and it's the Cascadia Mountains, Route 2, and Washington State, almost in Canada.
Honorable mention, Rose, Fred Venetia.
Yeah, that was a one-lighter, white background. Just didn't put the light on the background. And she's a very good model.
Aging Beauty, Ron Pfeiffer. Is that second? First? Oh, we've got the other ones. No, that's not the other one. Okay. Fourth place. There we go. New River Bridge Walkway, Ron Pfeiffer.
No.
No?
It should be.
4:30, it's going from 4.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
You're right.
Okay.
Tired.
That was a cell phone picture. In short, I didn't want to take my camera under the 800-foot drop under the bridge. So there's a catwalk there. It's a great entertainment if you can stand it. I'd recommend it. But don't take your regular camera.
Third place, Spirit of the Milkweed, Mike Thomas.
Yeah, this was by a ditch. Over what garden were we at?
We're at,
Brookside? No, I think it was Brookside Gardens. Yeah, so we went to Brookside Gardens, but this was a weed off to the side. And yeah, I just wanted that texture and diagonal.
What's the title again? Something of the milkweed?
Spirit of the Milkweed.
Spirit of the Milkweed. Aging Beauty, second place, Ron Pfeiffer.
I started that about a year ago and got stuck and didn't do anything with it. And then the paper really helped to make the print work. So I put a lot of attention into printing it this time, more so than anything else.
First place, Catherine Rush, Smoke Follows Beauty.
Be quick. This is the last time this could enter, so thank you guys, because that was it. But it's a smoke eater. I mean, a fire eater who had swallowed the fire and he lifted his wand up, and the smoke followed up.
How did you get that background?
Oh well, that was just blur, and then a lot of dodging, and because pieces of it would show up, and so I had to just work it. And I've entered it before, but I didn't get this tone of the skin right, so I worked on that this time.
Now we're gonna do colors. How many do we have, Ron?
About
Just in
30.
case.
So it's about 30.
What time is it?
It's
9:05. 4, so that makes us 8 images.
8.
Well, we're gonna pass them through and read the title, like usual. And then we're gonna do an in-out round, and then we're gonna do a ranking round. But there's not gonna be any talking, because they're tired of that.
They're tired of
And it's-
listening to it.
and it's getting late.
Yeah.
All right, ready? OC Sunset. Hang in there. Fort Hancock. Memories. Canadian National Railway. Shea 11. By the Wind. Baby White Heron. Acropolis Seahorse. Apocalypse Seahorses, rather. Christ the King. Emergency parking only.
Is that?
You
where
think
we got it
that's the right
correctly?
way of it?
Maybe.
No, that's right.
Is it? All right, just checking.
Yeah. Window lit oil can. Room with a view. Miss Winter. Golden hour flight of the Anhinga. Mount Kidd. Long's Corner. Rainforest Sun. Abandoned ice skates. Faded innocence. Canadian National Railway. Landing. Reaching out. An old skiff. The Lone Ranger. Mount Fuji. Moonlight over the bay. Built to turn, left to rust. "47 off the tracks." The Dancers. Chesapeake Beacon. Culling the Rice. Our Lady of the Angels. A Winter's Bridge. Last light over Kofa. Oops. Well, I think we just have to sort of.
Let Mike fix it and put the other one down.
Yeah, there you go.
You got it.
Last light over Kofa. Sing those blues. There we
All
are.
right, let's bring them back. We're gonna pass them through. No talking. We're gonna vote 1 for out, 4 for in.
Okay.
Y'all help me read this.
Yep.
Or y'all just want to read it for me?
It's 8 total? Is that what you're
First
looking
through
for?
fourth and 4 on.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
4. The 9. What was a 4?
Well.
Oh, I'm
it's a
sorry.
nine.
It's
It's
a
a
9.
9. It's a 9, so it's in.
nine.
It's in.
Yep. Sorry, I won't say anything.
In. I don't know what that is. There, we go. 3 out. 3 out. 9 in. 9 in. 6 out. 9 in. 3 out. 3 out. 3 out. 6 out. 9 in. Nope.
That's it.
12 in. 12 in. 6 out. 6 out. 3 out. 3 out. 3 out. 9 in. 3 out. 12 in. 9 in. 3 out. 3 out. It's competitive. 6 out. 6 out. 6 out. 12 in. 6 out. 3 out. 12 in. 9 in. 9 in. Fingers cramping yet? All right.
That was much easier.
First through fourth, 4 honorables. We're going to pass them this way. You don't have to go that fast, but I appreciate it. It was fun. So we're going to do 1 to 4. Obviously, higher the number, the more you like the picture. Use the full range of the box.
No, yeah, never mind. The higher the number, the worse part, not the higher.
7. All right, thanks for that. 8. 8. 9. 9. What was that, a 10?
10.
Oh. 8. 12. 10. 7. 6. 7. 7. Are all your buttons working? 7. And 6. All right. First,
Almost.
we have to break a tie here.
Yes, the
We have
tie there.
to break a tie here. So that's your first is 4, and then there'll be 1,
Oops, this is first.
2, 3, 4. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. That's
Tell me about it.
So 1, 2, those 3 are on.
Yeah,
the
easy.
break a tie.
But you don't have to talk.
Yeah.
Nobody can see what
Leave
you're
them in there
doing.
just in case. Make sure we do it.
Never judge
No
a judge again.
recriminations.
Well, you know, I've really learned a lot.
Yeah.
As far as like
2, no, 3. There's 3 there.
We were pretty
So we
ahead
have
of us
it.
though. Was right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So this
So
is
that was first, right?
first.
Oh, there's the other one. All right.
Other one.
Yeah, that's first. All right. We're going to have to break a tie between this one. This is, one of these will be second, one of these will be third. Want to quickly show them those images before we vote?
Are there 2 or 3 in there?
There's
Looks
2.
like there were 3 there.
2.
One's got a thick map.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's one of your choices. Now show.
Vote on this.
So
Well, I wanted to see both pictures first.
Right, we got it.
All right, now we're ready? All right.
so
Take one of them away and then vote.
So we're gonna vote on this one. So vote 1 if you want it to be third place, vote 4 if you want it to be second place.
okay.
That would be a 9. That sounds like it's gonna be second place, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what the other one comes out. Just make sure the math works. 6. All right, second,
Second.
third.
You guys won.
All right, we got another tie.
I know how hard it is to go those in-flight shots.
So
One of these will be 4th, the other one will be honorable mention. That's the 2 images. All right, which one you start? That one? All right. 6.
Oh.
9. So that one's 4th and that one's honorable.
This one's 4?
That one's
4.
4th. And then 1, 2, 3. These are honorables. Oh, sorry.
This is each end.
Y'all did so good, we're gonna double your pay.
You guys did a great job. We're gonna ask you to do it again next
We
time.
haven't used this box for this purpose in a long time.
I'll pay for it, Judge.
That's right.
What's that,
Honorable mention.
So you cannot buy this box anymore. We've opened it up, we've looked inside it, you can't buy the parts. These are the kinds of parts that put us on the moon. It's that old.
The discrete IC 74 series.
You have to look in there.
I've probably got a few.
You probably do. Yeah. All right.
This one, 4.
You can give them.
Thank you.
And I'll take the
Sorry.
mic.
Give you the wrong thing.
All right, okay. What?
The remaining honorables.
3
more, 3 in that pile of honorables. You got 1 there,
1 here.
3 there.
Okay, 3.
Which one's first? If you mark that one.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's the first place.
Yeah.
I know, but I just wanna make sure you didn't overlook it in the file. I know they didn't tell you. Okay.
I mean, Arnold.
Usually we have a judge for this, but because we had to reschedule it, we couldn't get the judge, and to get a judge last minute was impossible. So this is our contingency if the judge doesn't show up.
All right, results for colour unlimited. Honourable mention, landing, Kathy Hockle.
Hang on.
Sorry. Scarlet macaws, and that's a nest that they were doing, and they were flying all around. And actually, it was interesting because 2 others came in, and there was like a battle. You may get to see that another time. But
Where was it?
Costa Rica.
Did you use pre-capture or pro-capture?
Nope, I just sat there. I literally took probably 800 photos,
Okay.
just, 30 second frames.
900.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, last light over Kofa, Tim Hewson. Honourable mention.
This is obviously sunset picture at the Kofa Wildlife Refuge in Arizona.
How do you spell Kofa?
Kofa.
Kofa National Wildlife Refuge.
Winters Bridge, Catherine Rush, honourable mention.
That's Leavenworth, Washington. January last year.
Chesapeake Beacon, Mike Thomas, honourable mention. Lone Ranger.
Hang on. Let Mike tell about it.
Thank you, Bob. So I took a Jay Fleming, he did his pop-up workshops, and he did one, and it was like, sign up, be there 6 a.m. It was like 12 degrees out when we went out, but it was
Perfect condition.
yeah, it was beautiful to get to drive around all the bridge and the lighthouses.
Lone Ranger Unlimited, Tim Hewson.
I was taken 2 weeks ago in Yellowstone. It's just a little bit different. Usually you see the big herds of the bison. This was just the single males kind of stay by themselves. So it's a little bit different shot that kind of shows you the scale.
You read it as Lone Ranger Unlimited. Is Unlimited part of the title?
No,
Okay.
it's his class.
All right.
Oh, I mean, no, it's 4th place. That's it, 4th place.
You gotta read it right for the recorder here.
Golden Hour Flight of the Anhinga, Mike Thomas, 3rd place.
I took that in Florida near my parents' house. Just great light, lucky shot as he flew by. And this is the one where the judge pissed me off by saying the eye was out of focus. Y'all can check.
Old Skiff, Ron Pfeiffer, 2nd place.
I shot this this summer at Mandio Island around the wharf area, and I'd seen it there. It's been there for a couple of years or so, but the grass was really coming up on it, and kind of spoke to me a little bit.
Mount Kidd, 1st place, Tim Hewson.
Sunset picture. This is the Canadian Rockies, Mount Kidd.
That is a trifecta. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We will see
our judges.
And thank you to Woo! And we will see everyone next week for our contest for February theme of water. Good night, everyone.
Got through that long after that.